Hi everyone, this is Perry from the Hampton Network. I want to give you guys a quick update on the Binance US. As you know, they actually launched earlier this morning, I think somewhere around 8 a.m. Eastern Time. So I want to just kind of go over some of the updates to Binance US and some of the changes that you may can expect. So once again, they went live, and that's Binance.us. You know, they have their other site, Binance.com. That was available to folks in the United States up until September 12th. So as of today, I don't think you can trade on Binance.com. However, you should still be able to, withdraw any assets that you may or may not have left on that exchange. I took everything I had off that exchange and put in my Ledger Nano X and my Ledger Nano S. So once again, Binance US is actually live. But for Binance.com, if you still have assets there, you can go over there and you should be able to withdraw them and move them over to other sites. So another key point I want to go over is, I was actually surprised at this, but Binance.us is not available in every state in the United States. I found out this morning, and I live here in Florida, and Florida is not one of the states that are available right now. They did mention that at launch, which is today, 12 states, including Florida, New York, won't be available. And I'll go over a list of those states once we get over to the website. But 12 of the states here in the US are not. You still won't be able to use Binance US at this point. I don't know when in the future they're going to make it available. They say they will, but we'll have to wait and see. Other alternatives to Binance US, there's a boatload of other exchanges. For example, I use KuCoin, HitBTC, Bittrex, Poloniex, and Coinbase and Coinbase Pro. So those are just a few of the other alternates that you have to Binance US, although there are many more. But just in case you didn't want to start off with Binance US right away, and I can't really blame you at this point, but there are other alternatives. Another point, this is another something I'm really not a fan of, is there are only a limited amount of cryptos that are currently listed at launch on Binance. And I'll go over those as well once we get to the website. I'll also cover some future cryptos that they plan on listing at a later date. So let's go ahead and jump into the website here real quick. Let me go into Chrome. So as you can see here, this is at their support site for Binance. So they say upon completing account verification, you can begin depositing Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, USDT, and the BNB token. Let me go ahead and zoom in here a little bit. And the BNB token into your Binance account, as well as USD for fiat verified accounts. Now I'll go over the account verification and the different account levels here in just a second. One other thing I want to point out to you here is right here where it says Binance.us will launch with 0 fees until November 1st, 2019. So I'm assuming from this point on to November 1st, 2019, you'll be able to trade with 0 fees. So you should be good to go until November 1st, 2019. Let's talk about those supported states and jurisdictions. So all of the states with the exception of Alabama, Arizona, Connecticut, Florida, Hawaii, Idaho, Louisiana, New York, North Carolina, Texas, Georgia, Vermont, and Washington, we all won't be able to use Binance.us on its initial launch. So I don't necessarily know why they did that, but hey, they did it, so I guess we'll just have to wait until they come back and let us know which individual states are actually going to be opening up and when. So we just have to stay posted for that, okay? So here's what the site looks like. I just kind of wanted to, I'm not logged in here. This is an incognito window, but just to kind of show you what the platform looks like. As you can see, here are the supported tokens for the USD markets. Here's the USD Tether markets. So they kind of go tell you a little bit about the platform. One thing I want to show you real quick are the advanced site. Once you are able to get registered and start trading, You can come over here to the advanced site. This is kind of what the interface is going to look like. So it's pretty simple interface. Like I said, I have nothing here because I'm unable to register and I can't use Binance US because I live in the state of Florida. So that's just a bit of what the platform looks like. So for those of you who are able to get in and register, I actually got partially registered this morning before I knew that Florida wasn't one of the supported states. It's very easy to register. So once you get registered, there's some verification levels. Let me go over those real quick. So there's 3 different levels. It's basic, advanced, and fiat. As you can see here, the required documents you're going to need for the basic is just a name, your gender, date of birth, address, and social security number. Okay, the approval time is going to take minutes. This is only for digital assets only. So the basic and advanced levels are for digital assets only in terms of depositing and withdrawing. So the daily withdrawal limit for the basic level here is equivalent to US $5,000. Okay, the advanced level is USD equivalent of 1 million US dollars. Now the advanced required documentation will be the basic verification, and also you'll need either a U.S. driver's license or passport, green card, or a state ID card. You also need to show your proof of address, i.e. a bank statement or utility bill. Once again, this only applies to digital assets only. So for fiat, this is you'll need the basic plus the advanced verification, and there will be an additional questionnaire that you have to fill out. And that is going to take approximately 1 day, whereas the advanced take hours and the basic takes minutes. This fiat verification is for US dollar and digital assets. Same a daily withdrawal limit, 1 million US dollars. That's a daily withdrawal limit. Okay, so that's just a little bit on the verification. Let's go back here now. One of the reasons why I actually transferred everything off of Binance, and I knew for a fact I was going to use Binance US right away, is because they only have a limited amount of coins, and you can actually go on other exchanges to include Coinbase and Coinbase Pro and get that very limited list of tokens that they have. But they're exploring these tokens here for some point in the future. I don't know when. Now when they do, let me zoom in here a little bit. When they do make these tokens available, this is probably when I'm going to go ahead and register, provided they open up to support for the state of Florida. And when they list these tokens, I'll definitely be registering and using Binance US. So that's pretty much the update I want to give you guys on the Binance US. So you guys can leave comments below if you have registered. I'd like to know your thoughts on Binance US, and also if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe if you like the content, and also hit that like button and also click that notification bell just so you can be notified for future videos. So I want to thank you guys, and you all have a great day.